I learn in this letter that Don Pedro of Aragon comes tonight to Messina. He was very near by this, for he was not 3 leagues off when he wrote this.
How many gentlemen have they lost in this action?
But few of any sort, and none of name. I learn here that Don Pedro hath bestowed much honor in a young Florentine called Claudio.
I pray you, is Senor Montanto returned from the wars or no?
I know none of that name, lady. There is none such in the army of any sort. What is he that you ask for, niece?
My cousin means Signor Benedict of Padua.
I pray you, how many hath he killed and eaten these wars? But how many hath he killed? For indeed I promise to eat all of his killings.
Signor Benedict hath done good service in these wars, but I know that there is a sort of merry board betwixt Sir Benedict and you. They never meet, but there's a skirmish of wit between them.
Tell me, who is his companion now? He has every month a new sworn brother.
I read here that he is most in the company of the right noble Claudio.
Oh no, he will hang upon Claudio like a disease. He is sooner caught than the pestilence, and the taker run presently mad. God help the noble Claudio. If he hath caught the Benedict, it will cost him 1,000 pounds ere he be cured.
Don Pedro approaches.
Good Signor Leonardo, you are come to meet your trouble. The fashion of the world is to avoid costs, and you encounter it.
Live? Never came trouble to my house in the likeliness of your grace.
Many thanks. I think this is your daughter.
If Signor Leonardo be your father, she would not have his head on her shoulders for all Messina, as like him as she is.
I wonder that you will still be talking, Senor Benedict. Nobody marks you.
What, my dear Lady Disdain, are you yet living?
Is it possible that Disdain should die when she has such meat food to feed it as Senor Benedict?
For all that, it is certain I am loved of all ladies, only you excepted, and I would I could find in my heart that I had not a hard heart, for truly I love none.
A dear happiness to woman. I would rather hear my dog bark at a crow than a man swear he loves me.
Well, you are a rare parrot, teacher.
A bird of my tongue is better than a beast of yours.
I would my horse with the speed of your tongue, but keep your way. I have done.
You always end with the jade's trick. I know you of old.
That is the sum of all, Leonardo. Signor Claudio and Signor Benedict, my good friend Leonardo hath invited us all.
Let me bid you welcome, my lord, since you are reconciled by the prince your brother. I owe you all duty.
I thank you. I'm not a man of many words, but I thank you.
Please do your grace, lead on.
Your hand, Leonardo. We will go together.
Benedict, didst thou note the daughter of Signor Leonardo?
I noted her not, but I looked on her.
Is she not a modest young lady?
Do you question me, as an honest man should do? Or would you have me speak after my custom, as being a professed tyrant to their sex?
I pray you speak in sober judgment.
Why, in faith, methinks she's too low for a high praise, too brown for a fair praise, and too little for a great praise. Only this condemnation, I can afford her. If she were other than she is, she were unhandsome. But being no other bad she is, I do not like her.
In mine eye, she is the sweetest lady that ever I did look on.
I can see her without spectacles, and I see no such matter. There's her cousin, and she were possessed with the theory, it sees her as much as beauty as the 1st of May doth the last of December. But I hope you have no intent to turn husband, have you?
I do.
Oh, has the world gone mad for love? Look, Don Pedro has returned to seek you.
What seeker hath held you here that you fall not to Leonardo's?
Ah, love, love, love. Claudio's love for Hero, Leonardo's short daughter.
The lady is very well worthy.
You speak this to fetch me, my lord.
By my troth, I speak my thought.
In faith, my lord, I spoke mine.
And by my two faiths and trials, my lord, I spoke mine.
That I love her, I feel.
That she is worthy, I know.
That I neither feel how she should be loved, nor know how she should be worthy, is the opinion that fire cannot melt out of me. That a woman bore me, I thank her. That she brought me up, I likewise give her most humble thanks. But beyond that, I'll have none. I will live and die a bachelor.
I shall see thee, ere I die, look pale with love.
With anger, with sickness, or with hunger, my lord, not with love.
Well, we shall see. In the meantime, good Signor Benedict, repair to Leonardo's, commend me to him, and tell him I will not fail him at supper.
I go, look how I go.
Get thee gone.
Hath Leonardo any son, my lord?
No child but Hero, she's his only heir. Dost thou affect her truly?
Oh, my lord, when you went onward on this ended action, I looked upon her with a soldier's eye, that liked, but had a rougher task in hand, than to drive liking to the name of love. But now I'm returned, and that war thoughts have left their places vacant. In their rooms come thronging soft and delicate desires, all prompting me how fair young Hero is, saying, I liked your air, I went to wars.
If thou dost love fair hero, cherish it, and I will break with her and her father, and she shall be thine. I know we shall have reveling tonight, and I will assume thy part in some disguise, and tell fair hero that I am Claudio, and in her bosom I'll enclasp my heart, and take her hearing prisoner by force, and strong encounter of my amorous tale. Then afterwards to her father I will break, and the conclusion is she shall be thine.
How fare you, my lord? In sooth, I know not why you are so sad.
I am sad because I'm not married. This must not be denied, but I'm a plain dealing villain. I cannot hide what I am. I must be sad. When I have a cause and smile at no man's jest. Eat when I have a stomach and wait for no man's leisure. Sleep when I am drowsy and attend to no man's business. Laugh when I am merry and cry when it pleases me.
Yea, my lord, but you must not make the full show of this till you can do it without controlment. You have of late stood out against your brother, and he hath taken you newly into his grace.
What's the news, Braccio?
I came yonder from a great supper. The prince, your brother, is royally entertained by Leonardo, and, I can tell you, of an intended marriage.
Will it serve for any model to build mischief on?
Mary, it is Claudio and Hero.
A proper match. How do you come to this?
I heard it agreed upon that the prince should woo Hero, and having obtained her, give her to Count Claudio.
Come, that young star has all the glory of my overthrow. If I can cross him in any way, I bless myself in every way. Are you sure it will assist me?
Peace, be calm, be calm. I am no fighter. I've heard of some kind of men that purposefully put quarrels on others to taste their valor. Belike, this is a man of that quirk. Good things of day begin to droop and drowse, while night's blackest agents to their prey do rouse. Thou marvelest at my words, but hold thee still. Things bad begun make strong themselves by ill.
Come, let us go to the great supper, and there work a great mischief.
I'll wait upon your lordship.
Was not Count John here at supper? I saw him not.
How tarted that gentleman looks. I can never see him, but I am heartburned an hour after.
He has a very melancholy disposition.
He were an excellent man, made just in the midway between him and Signor Benedict. The one too like an image, and the other too like my lady's eldest son, evermore tattling.
By my troth, niece, thou wilt never get thee a husband if thou art so shrewd of thy tongue. I trust you will be ruled by your father.
Yes, faith, it is my cousin's duty to make curtsy and say, Father, as it please you. But for all that, cousin, make him a handsome fellow, or else make another curtsy and say, Father, as it please me.
Daughter, remember what I told you. If the prince do solicit you in that kind, you know your answer.
Lady, will you walk about with your friend?
So you walk softly, look sweetly, and say nothing.
Will you not tell me who told you so?
No, you shall pardon me.
Nor will you tell me who you are?
Not now.
That I was disdainful and I had borrowed my good wit from others. It must have been Signor Benedict that said so.
What's he?
I'm sure you know him well enough.
I pray you, who is he?
Why, he's the prince's jester, a very dull fool.
When I know the gentleman, I'll tell him what you say.
Do. He'll but borrow a witty phrase and fall flat into melancholy.
Sure, my brothers, amorous and Hero, withdrawn her father to break with him about it.
And Claudio is left behind.
Are you not Signor Benedict?
You know me well. I am he.
Benedict, you're very near my brother. He's in love with Uriel. I pray you dissuade him from her. She's not equal to his birth.
How know you? He loves her.
I heard him swear her affection.
So did I too, and he swore he'd marry her tonight.
Come, let us go to the banquet.
Thus answer I in the name of Benedict. But hear this ill news with the ears of Claudio. 'Tis certain so. The prince woos for himself. Friendship is constant in all other things, save in the office, in affairs of love. Therefore, all hearts in love use their own tongues, but I must hold my tongue. Farewell, hero.
Claudio,
Yea, the same.
come, will you go with me?
Whither?
Even to the next willow, for the prince hath got your hero.
I wish him joy of her.
What? Do you think the prince would have served you this?
I pray you, leave me.
Oh, be not the messenger.
If it not be, I'll leave you.
Alas, poor hurt fowl, now will he sulk in the corner, and that my lady Beatrice should know me and not know me. The prince is fool, and maybe I go under that title because I am Mary.
Come, Benedict, where's Claudio? Did you see him?
Troth, my lord, I found him here as melancholy as a Dane. I told him, and I think I told him true, that your grace has got the goodwill of his young lady. But would he say and listen? Not he. And my lady Beatrice mistakes my merriment. Oh, she misused me past the endurance of a block. An oak with but one green leaf on it would have answered her. She told me, not thinking I had been myself, that I was the prince's jester. She speaks poignards and every word stabs.
Look, here she comes.
Will your grace command me any service to the world's end? I will go now to the slightest errand that you can devise to send me on. Set sail to measure the girth of the earth. Measure the length of Prester John's foot. Fetch you a toothpick from the furthest inch of Asia. You have no employment for me?
None but to desire your good company.
Oh, sir, here's a dish I love not. I cannot endure my lady tongue.
Come, lady, come. You have lost the heart of Signor Benedict.
That may be so. He lent it to me a while, and I gave good use of it. A double heart for his single one.
You have put him down, lady. You have put him down.
Indeed, my lord. But look, I have brought Count Claudio, who you sent me to seek.
Why, how now, Claudio? Wherefore are you sad?
Not sad, my lord.
How then, sick?
Neither, my lord.
The Count is neither sad, nor sick, nor merry, nor well. But he is a bit green and something of that jealous complexion.
Come, Claudio, I have wooed in thy name, and fair hero is one. Name the day of marriage, and God give thee joy.
Count, take of me my daughter, and with her my fortunes. Your grace hath made the match, and all grace say amen to it.
Speak, Count, 'tis your cue.
Silence is the perfectest herald of joy. I were but little happy if I could say how much. Lady, as you are mine, I am yours. I give away myself for you, and dote upon the exchange.
Speak, cousin, or if you cannot, stop his mouth with a kiss and let him speak neither.
In faith, lady, you have a merry heart.
It keeps on the windy side of care. Cousin, tell him in his ear that he is in your heart.
Lady Beatrice, shall I get thee a husband?
Oh, no, my lord, but I beseech your grace, pardon me, for I was born to speak all mirth and no matter.
To be merry best becomes of you. For, out of question, you were born in a merry hour.
No, sure, my lord. My mother cried, but then there was a star dance, and under that I was born. Cousin, God give you joy. Cousins, God give you joy.
By my troth, she's a pleasant-spirited lady.
There's little of a melancholy element in her, my lord. She is never sad, but when she sleeps, and not ever sad then.
She cannot endure her tall of a husband.
Oh, by no means.
She were an excellent wife for Benedict.
If they were but a week married, they would talk themselves mad.
Count you Claudio, when means you go to church?
Tomorrow, my lord.
Not till Monday, my dear son, which is a week hence, and time to brief too, to have all things answered my mind.
Come, Claudio, you shake your head at so long a breathing. But the time shall not go dully by us. I will, in the interim, take up one of Hercules' labors, to bring Signor Benedict and the Lady Beatrice into a mountain of affection, the one with the other.
My lord, I am for you, though it cost me 10 nights' watchings.
And I, my lord.
And you too, gentle hero?
I will do any modest office, my lord, tell my cousin to a good husband.
And Benedict is not the unhopefullest husband I know. We will so practice on Benedict that he shall fall in love with Beatrice and she with him. Go in with me, and I will tell you my drift.
It is so. Count Claudio shall marry the daughter of Leonato.
Yea, my lord, but we can cross it?
Any bar, any cross, any impediment will be medicine to me. How can you cross this marriage?
Not honestly, my lord, but secretly.
Show me briefly how.
Your lordship knows how much I am in favor of Margaret, the waiting gentlewoman to Hero.
I remember.
Go you to the prince your brother, and tell him that he hath wronged his honor in marrying the renowned Claudio to Hero, when Hero plainly loves another. Go then, tell Don Pedro and the Count Claudio that you know that Hero loves me. They will scarcely believe this at trial. Offer them proof. They will see him at her chamber window. They will hear me call Margaret Hero, hear Margaret term me Claudio, and they will find proof that Hero loves another.
It is very ill. It likes me well. Ha 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 ha.
I do much wonder that one man, seeing how much another man is a fool, when he dedicates his behaviors to love, will, after he hath laughed at such shallow follies in others, become the argument of his own scorn by falling in love. And such a man as Claudio, may I be so converted and see with these eyes? I think not. One woman is fair, yet I am well. Another is wise, yet I am well. Another virtuous, yet I am well. But shall all graces be in one woman shall not come in my grace. Rich she shall be, that's certain. Wise are all none. Virtuous, I'll never cheapen her. Wise, but for loving me, oh, I'll be horribly in love with her. Here comes Ha, the prince and monsieur love. I will hide me in the arbor.
Come, shall we hear this poetry?
Yea, my good lord, how still the evening is.
See you where Benedict hath hid himself?
Oh, very well, my lord. When the poem ends, we'll fool him properly. Let us have a merry ballad.
No, sing it.
Sigh no more, ladies, sigh no more. Men were deceivers ever. One foot on sea, to one on shore, to one thing, constant never. Sigh not so, but let them go. Be you blithe and birdie, converting all your sounds of woe into hey nani nani. Sing no more ditties, sing no more of dumps so dull and heavy. The fraud of man was ever so, since summer first was with you. Sigh not so, but let them go. Be you blithe and bonny, converting all your sounds of woe into hey nani nani.
By my troth, a good poem, but an ill voice, my friend.
Ha, no, Faith. Thou singest well enough for a shift.
And had been a dog that should have howled thus, they would have hanged him.
Come, Leonardo, what was it you told me of today? That your niece Beatrice was in love with Signor Benedict?
I did never think that lady would have loved any man.
No, nor I neither. But it is so wonderful that she should so dote on Signor Benedict, whom she hath in all outward behavior seemed to abhor.
Is it possible it's just the wind in that corner?
By my troth, my lord, I cannot tell but that she loves him with an enraged affection.
Maybe she doth but counterfeit.
Faith, like enough.
Counterfeit? There was never a counterfeit of passion near to the life of passion as she discovers it.
Why? What effects of passion shows she?
Bait the hook well. This fish shall bite.
What do you mean, my lord? She will sit you. You heard my daughter tell you how.
She did indeed.
Has she made her affection known to Benedict?
No, and swears she never will. That's her torment.
Each night, down upon her knees, she falls, weeps, sobs, beats her heart, tears her hair, prays, curses, cries, "Oh, sweet Benedict, God, give me patience."
She doth indeed My daughter says so.
It were good that Benedict knew of it by some other, if she will not discover it.
To what end? He would make but a sport of it and torment the poor lady worse.
She is an excellent sweet lady, and she is virtuous.
And she is exceeding wise.
In everything but loving Benedict.
Hero thinks surely she will die, for she says she will die if he love her not, and she will die ere she make her love known, and she will die if he woo her.
If she should speak a word of love, he would scorn it. For the man, as you know all, hath a contemptible spirit.
He is a very proper man.
He doth indeed show some sparks that are like wit.
And I take him to be valiant.
Shall we go seek Benedict and tell him of her love?
No, never tell him, my lord.
Well, let it cool the while. I love Benedict well, and I wish he could see how unworthy he is so good a lady.
My lord, will you walk? Dinner is ready.
This can be no trick. The conference was sadly born. They have the truth of it from Hero. They seem to pity the lady. Love me? Why, it must be requited. I hear how I am censored. They say I will bear myself proudly if I perceive the love come from her. They say too the lady is fair. 'Tis the truth. I can bear them witness, and wise, but for loving me, oh, I will be horribly in love with her. I may chance have some odd quirks and remnants of wit broken on me, because I have railed so long against marriage. But doth not the appetite alter? A man loves the meat in his youth that he cannot endure in his age. Shall quips and sentences and these paper bullets of the brain stuff a man like me? No, the world must be peopled. When I said I would die a bachelor, I did not think I should live till I were married. Here comes Beatrice. By the state, she's a fair lady. I do spy some mercy love in her.
Against my will, I am sent to bid you come in to dinner.
Fair Beatrice, I thank you for your pains.
It took no more pains in those thanks than you take pains to thank me. If it had been painful, I would not have come.
You take pleasure in the message?
Yea, just so much as you may take upon a knife's point. You will not come, then fare you well.
Ha! Against my will, I am sent to come you bidded to dinner. There's a double meaning in that. I took no more pains for those things than you take pains to thank me. That's as easy to say as any pains I take for you are as easy as thanks. I'll go get her picture.
Now, Margaret, when Beatrice doth come, as we do chase this alley up and down, our talk must only be of Benedict. When I do name him, let it be thy part to praise him more than ever a man did merit. My talk to thee must be how Benedict is sick in love with Beatrice. Now begin, for look, where Beatrice like a lapping runs close by the ground to hear our conference.
The pleasantest angling is to see the fish cut with her golden oars the silver stream and greedily devour the treacherous bait. So anger we for Beatrice, who even now is couched in the woodbine coverture. Fear not my part of the dialogue.
No, truly, Margaret, she is too disdainful.
But are you sure that Benedict loves Beatrice so entirely?
So says the prince and my new troth lord.
And did they bid you tell her of it, madam?
They did entreat me to acquaint her with it, but I persuaded them, if they love Benedict, to wish him rest with affection, and never to let Beatrice know of it.
Why did you so? Doth not the gentleman deserve as full as fortunate a wife as ever Beatrice shall be to him?
O God of love, I know he doth deserve as much as may be yielded to man, but nature never framed a woman's heart prouder stuff than that of Beatrice. Disdain and scorn write sparkling in her eyes. In short, she cannot love.
And therefore certainly it were good she knew his love, lest she make sport at it.
So rather, I'll go to Benedict and counsel him to fight against his passion.
Oh, do not do your cousin such a wrong. She cannot be so much without true judgment, having so swift and excellent a wit as she is prized to have, as to refuse such a rare gentleman as Signor Benedict.
He is the only man of Italy, always accepted by my dear Claudio.
When are you married, madam?
Why, every day tomorrow. Come, go in.
She's limed, I warrant you. We have caught her, madam.
If it proves so, then lovely goes perhaps, some cubicles, arrows, and some with traps.
What fire is in mine ears? Can this be true? Stand I condemned for pride and scorn so much? Content, farewell, and maiden pride, adieu. No glory lives behind the back of such. And Benedict, love on, I will requite thee, taming my wild heart to thy loving hand. If thou dost lovest, my kindness shall incite thee to bind our loves up in a holy band. For others say thou dost deserve, but I believe it better than reportingly.
I do but stay till your marriage be consummate. Then go I toward Aragon.
I'll bring you thither, my lord, if you'll vouchsafe me.
Nay, but I will be bold with Benedict for his company, for from the crown of his head to the sole of his foot, he is all mirth.
Gallants, I am not as I have been.
So say I. Methinks you are sadder.
I hope he be in love.
I have the toothache.
Yet say I, he is in love.
There is no appearance in fancy in him.
If he be not in love with some woman, there is no believing old signs. He washes his face every morning. What else should that bode?
Hath any man seen him at the barber's?
No, but he rubs himself with some sort of perfume. Can you smell right by that? That's as much as to say, the sweet youth's in love.
Oh, senor, walk aside with, oh no. Oh, senor, walk aside with me. I have studied 8 or 9 wise words to speak with you, which these hobby horses must not hear.
By my life, to break with him about Beatrice.
'Tis even so. Hero and Margaret have by this played their parts with Beatrice, and then the two bears will not bite one another when they meet.
My lord and brother, God save you.
Good den, brother.
If you leisure, sir, I would speak with you.
In private?
If it pleases you, yet Count Claudio may hear, for what I speak of concerns him.
What's the matter?
Means your lordship be married tomorrow?
You know he does.
I know that, not that, when he knows what I know.
If there be any impediment, I pray you discover it.
You may think I love you not. Let that appear herever. I tell you that I came hither to tell you that the lady loves another.
Who? Hero?
Even she.
Another?
Go but with me till midnight, and you'll see your true love call her at her window chamber, even the night before her wedding day.
May this be so?
I will not think it.
If I see anything why I should not marry her tomorrow, at the congregation where I should wed, there will I shame her.
And as I wooed for thee to obtain her, I will join thee to disgrace her.
Bear it coolly, but till midnight.
Are you good men and true?
Yea, or be pity, but should sever salvation, body and soul.
Nay, that were a punishment too good for them.
Give us our charge, neighbor Dogberry.
First, who think you the most desertless man to be constable?
I, who oak sir, or Burgess, for we can write and read.
Come hither, neighbor. God hath blessed you with a good name. To be a well-favored man is the gift of fortune, but to write and read comes by nature.
Both which, master constable.
You have. I knew it would be your answer. You are thought here to be the most senseless and fit man for constable of the watch. Therefore bear you the lantern. This is your charge. You shall comprehend all vagrant men. You are to bid any man stand in the prince's name.
How if he will not stand?
Why then, take no note of him, but let him go. And presently call the rest of the watch together, and thank God you are rid of a knave.
If he not stand when he's bitten, he's none of the prince's subjects.
True, but we are to meddle with none but the prince's subjects. You shall also make no noise in the streets, for the watch to babble and talk is most tolerable, and not to be endured.
We would rather sleep than talk. We know it belongs to a watch.
Why, you speak like an ancient and most quiet watchman, for I cannot see how sleeping should offend. Well, you are to call at all the alehouses, and bid those who are drunk get them to bed.
How if they will not?
Why then, let them alone till they are sober. Then you may say they are not the men you took him for.
Well, sir.
If you meet a thief, you may expect him by the virtue of your office to be no true man. And for such kinds of men, the less you meddle or make with them, why, the more is your honesty.
If we know him to be a thief, shall we not lay hands on him?
Truly, by your office you may, but I think they that touch pitch will be defiled. The most peaceable way for you, if you do take a thief, is to let him show himself what he is and steal out of your company.
You've always been a merciful man, partner. If you hear a child cry in the night, you must call the nurse and bid her still it.
How if the nurse be asleep and will not hear us?
Why then, depart in peace and let the child wake her with crying. Well, that is the other charge. Now, masters, good night.
Well, masters, we hear our charge. Let us go sit here upon the church bench till 2, and then all to bed.
One word more, honest neighbors. I pray you watch about Signor Leonardo's door. For the wedding being there tomorrow, there is a great quarrel tonight. Adieu. Be vigilant, I beseech you.
I pray none of your villains stir me.
Peace, stir not.
I have earned Don John 1,000 ducats.
Some treaties of masters, yet stand close.
Did I not hear somebody? No, 'twas a vein on the house. Tonight I wooed Margaret. The lady here is gentlewoman in the name of Hero. She leans on me at her mistress's chamber window, bids me 1,000 times good night, and Claudio, the prince, and Don John saw this afar off, and thought thy Margaret was Hero. Away went Claudio, enraged, swore he would meet her, as he was appointed, next morning at the temple, and there, before the whole congregation, shame her with what he saw overnight, and sent her home again without a husband.
We charge you in the prince's name, stand!
Call it right, Master Constable. We have covered the most dangerous piece of charity that was ever known in the Commonwealth.
Masters, masters!
Never speak, we charge you. Let us obey you to go with us.
What would you with me, honest neighbor?
Marry, sir, I would have some confidence with you that discerns you nearly.
Brief, I pray you, for you see it is a busy time with me.
Mary, this it is, sir.
In truth it is, sir.
Yes, in truth it is, sir.
Mary it is, sir.
What is it, my good friends?
Mary, good man Burgess, sir, speaks a little off the matter. An old man, sir, and his wits are not so blunt as, God help, I would desire they were, but in faith, honest as the skin between his brows.
I thank God I'm no honester than any living man that's old and no honester than I.
Comparisons are odorous, neighbor Burgess.
Neighbors, you are tedious.
It pleases your worship to say so, but we are the poor duke's officers. But truly, for mine own part, if I were as tedious as the king, I could find it in my heart to bestow all of your worship.
All thy tedious on me?
Yea, and 'twere 1,000 pound more than 'tis.
And so would I.
I would fain know what you have to say.
Mary, our sir tonight, expecting your worship's presence, has taken an errant and knave as any in Messina.
Mary, sir, our watch, sir, have indeed comprehended one auspicious person, and would have him this morning examined before your worship.
Take the examination yourself and bring it to me, for you see that I am now in great haste, as it may appear to you.
It's of the suffragans.
Drink some wine. There you go. Fare you well.
Go, good partner, go. Get you to Oatcake, and bid him bring his pen and inkhorn to the jail. We are now to examination this man.
And we must do it wisely.
We will spare for no wit, I warrant you. Only get the learned writer to set down our excommunication and meet me at the jail.
Come, Friar Francis, be brief, only to the plain form of marriage.
Come you hither, my lord, to marry this lady?
No.
To be married to her, Friar, you come to marry her.
Lady, come you hither to be married to this count?
I do.
If either of you know any impediment on why you should not be married, speak now.
Know you any, hero?
None, my lord.
Know you any, count?
I dare make his answer none.
Oh, what men dare do, what men may do, what men daily do, not knowing what they do. Stand thee by, friar. Father, by your leave, will you with free and unconstrained soul give me this maid, your daughter?
As freely as God did give her to me.
And what have I to give you back, whose worth may counterpoise this rich and precious gift?
Nothing unless you render her again.
Sweet prince, you learn my noble thankfulness. There, Leonardo, take her back again. Give not this rotten orange to your friend. She's but the sign and semblance of her honor.
What do you mean, my lord?
Not to be married, not to knit my soul to deception.
When seemed I ever such to you?
Out in thee, seeming, I will write against it.
Is my lord well that he doth speak so wide?
Sweet prince, why speak not you?
What should I speak? I stand dishonored that I've linked my dear friend to one who loves another.
Are these things spoken, or do I but dream?
Sir, these things are spoken, and these things are true.
This looks not like a nuptial.
Let me but move one question to your daughter, and by that fatherly and kindly power that you have in her, bid her answer truly.
I charge thee do so, as thou art my child.
O God, defend me. How am I beset?
What man was he talked with you yesternight, betwixt 12 and 1? Now, if you're true, answer to this.
I talked with no man at the hour, my lord.
Why then you are untrue. Leonardo, I'm sorry you must hear. Upon mine honor, myself, my brother, and this grieved count did see her, hear her at that hour last night, talk with a ruffian at her chamber window.
Hath no man's dagger here a point for me?
How now, cousin hero, wherefore you sink down?
Come, let us go. These things come to light. Smother her spirits up.
How doth the lady?
Dead, I think. Help, uncle, hero, white hero, uncle, Senor Benedict Friar.
O fate, take not away thy heavy hand. Death is the fairest cover for her shame that could be wished for.
How now, cousin hero?
Have comfort, lady.
Dost thou look up?
Yea, and wherefore should she not?
Do not live here, do not open thine eyes.
Sir, be patient. For my part, I am so attired in wonder, I know not what to say.
On my soul, my cousin is belied.
Lady, were you her bedfellow last night?
No, truly not. Although until this 12th month, I have this 12 months been her bedfellow.
Oh, confirmed, oh, that was a stronger maid, and before barred up with ribs of iron. Would the two princes lie, and Claudia lie, who loved her so? Henceforth from her let him die.
Hear me a little by noting of the lady I have marked 1,000 blushing apparitions to start into her face, 1,000 innocent shames. In angel whiteness beat away those blushes. Trust not my reading nor my observations. If this sweet lady lie not guiltless here under some biting arrow.
Friar, it cannot be. She denies it not. She loves another.
Lady, what man is he that they say you do love?
They know that. Do you accuse me? I know none.
There is some strange misprision in the princes.
The two of them have the very bent of honor, and if their wisdoms be misled in this, the practice of what lives in Don John, whose spirits toil in the frame of villainies.
Pause a while and let my counsel sway you in this case. Your daughter here the prince is left for dead. Let her be secretly kept in, and publish it that she is dead indeed.
What shall become of this? What shall this do?
Mary, this well-carried shall on her behalf change slander to remorse, that is some good. She dying as it must be maintained, upon the instant that she was accused, shall be lamented, pitied, and excused. Of every hearer, so it will fare with Claudio. The idea of her life shall sweetly creep into the study of his imagination. Then he shall mourn, and wish he had not accused her so. No, though he thought his accusation true.
Senor Leonardo, let the friar advise you.
Being that I flow in grief, the smallest twine have eaten me.
'Tis well consented, presently away. Come, lady, die to live this wedding day. Perhaps is but prologue. Have patience and endure.
Lady, have you wept all this while?
Yea, and I will weep a while longer.
I will not desire that.
You have no reason. I do it freely.
Surely I do believe your fair cousin is wronged.
Ah, how much might that man deserve of me who could write her?
Is there any way to show such friendship?
a very even way, but no such friend.
May a man do it?
It is a man's office, but not yours.
I do love nothing in the world so well as you. Is not that strange?
As strange as a thing I know not. It were possible for me to say I love nothing as well as you, but believe me not. And yet I lie not. I confess nothing nor deny nothing. I am sorry for my cousin.
By my sword, Beatrice, thou lovest me.
Do not swear and eat it.
I will make him eat it with any sauce that can be devised to it, and make him eat it this I love not you.
Will you not then eat your sword yourself?
With no sauce that can be devised to it, I protest I love thee.
Why then, God forgive me.
What offends me, Beatrice?
You have saved me in a happy hour. I was about to protest I love you.
And do it with all thy heart.
I love you with so much of my heart, I have none left to protest.
Come, bid me do anything for thee.
Kill Claudio.
Ha! Not for the wide world.
You kill me to deny it. Farewell.
Tarry, sweet Beatrice.
I am gone, though I am here. There is no love in you. Nay, I pray you let me go.
Beatrice,
In faith, I will go.
we'll be friends first.
You dare easier be my friend than fight mine enemy?
Is Claudio thine enemy?
Is he not approved in the height of villain? Has he not slandered, scorned, dishonored my kinswoman? Oh, that I were a man, I would eat his heart in the marketplace.
Nay, but Beatrice.
Talk with a man at a window, a proper saying.
Tarry, good Beatrice.
Sweet hero, she is wrong, she is slandered, she is undone.
Think you in your soul the Count Claudio hath wronged hero?
As sure as I have a thought or a soul.
Enough, I am engaged. By the hand, Claudia shall render me a dear account. Go, comfort your cousin. I must say she is dead, and so farewell.
Is our whole disassembly appeared?
Which be the malefactors?
Mary, that am I, and my partner.
Nay, that, sir, we have an expedition to examine. Which is the offender? Let him come before us.
Yea, Mary, let him come. What is your name, friend?
Baraccio.
Pray, write down Baraccio. How answer you for yourself?
Marry, sir, I say, I am none.
Marvelous witty, I assure you. Come you hither, sirrah. A word in your ear, sir. I say to you, it is such who are false knaves.
Sir, I say to you, I am none.
Well, stand aside. If you write down his name.
Master Constable, this is not the way to examine. You must call forth the watch and their accusers.
Yea, Mary, that's the aptest way. Let the watch come forth. Masters, I charge you, in the prince's name, accuse this man.
This man said, sir, that Don John, the prince's brother, was a villain.
Write down Prince John a villain. Why, that's flat perjury to call a prince's brother villain.
Master Constable.
Pray thee, fellow, peace. I do not like that look, I promise thee. What heard you him say else?
Mary, that he had received 1,000 ducats of Don John for accusing the lady hero wrongfully.
Flat burglary as ever was committed.
Yea, it is.
And that Count Claudio did mean upon his words to disgrace her in front of the whole assembly and not to marry her.
O villain, thou wilt be condemned into everlasting redemption for this. What else?
This is all.
And this more masters than you can I. Prince Don John, this mortally secretly stolen away. Hero was this matter accused, and this very matter refused. And upon the sudden grief of this, suddenly died. Master Constable, let this man be bound and brought to Leonardo's. Go before and show them the examination.
Come, let him be opinioned.
Let them be in the house.
Off, coxcomb.
On my life, where's the sexton? Let him write down the prince's officer coxcomb. Come, bind him, thou naughty varlet.
Away. You are an ass. You are an ass.
Dost thou not suspect my place? Dost thou not suspect my years? Oh, that he were here to write me down an ass. But the masters, remember that I am an ass. Though it not be writ down, yet forget not that I am an ass. Bring him away!
I can't see.
Good den, good den.
Good day to you.
Hear you, my lord.
We have some haste, Leonardo.
Some haste, my lord? Are you so hasty now, my lord? Well, all is one.
Nay, do not quarrel with us, good old man.
Mary, thou dost wrong me, thou dissembler. Thou didst never lay thy hand upon thy sword. I
In
fear
faith.
thee not.
In faith, my hand meant nothing to my sword.
Tush, tush, man, never fleer and jest at me. Thou hast belied mine innocent child. Thy slander hath gone through and through her heart, and she lies buried in a tomb. Oh, where never scandal slept. Save this first frame by thy villainy.
My villainy?
Dying, Claudio, dying, I say.
You say not right, old man.
Uproot on his body if he dare.
Away, I will not have to do with you.
Canst thou so daft me? Thou hast killed mine innocent child. If thou killest me, boy, thou shalt kill me.
My heart is sorry for your daughter's death, but upon mine honor, she was charged with nothing but that what was true and very full of proof.
My lord, my lord.
I will not hear you.
No, I will be heard.
See, here comes the man we went to seek.
Now, senor, what news?
Welcome,
day.
Senor Benedict. You are almost come to part almost a fray.
Good day, my lord.
We would like to have had our 2 noses snapped off by an old soul without teeth.
Leonardo, what thinkest thou?
We have been up and down to seek thee.
Shall I speak a word in your ear?
God bless me from a challenge.
You are a villain, I just not. I will make it good how you dare, when you dare, and what you dare. Do me right, I will protest your cowardice. You have killed a sweet and innocent lady, and your death shall fall heavy upon you. Let me hear from you.
Well, I will meet you, so I might have good cheer.
What, a feast, a feast?
In faith, he has bidden me to tie a bond no more than a drumstick.
Very well, boy, you know my mind. My lord, for your many courtesies, I thank you. I must discontinue your company. Your brother is fled from Messina. You have a man you kill a sweet and innocent lady, and her death shall fall heavy on you. For my lord Lackbeard here, he and I shall meet, and until then, farewell.
He is in earnest,
In most profound earnest, and I'll warrant him for the love of Beatrice.
and hath challenged thee.
Most sincerely.
But, soft you, did he not say my brother was fled?
Come, you, sir.
How now? My brother's man bound. Braccio?
Hearken after his offense, my lord.
Officers, what offense has this man done?
Marry, sir, he has committed false report. Moreover, he has spoken untruths. Secondarily, he is a slanderer. Sixth and lastly, he has belied a lady. Thirdly, he has verified unjust things. And to conclude, he is a lying knave.
First, I ask what he has done. Thirdly, I ask what his offense. Sixth and lastly, I ask why he is condemned. And to conclude, what you lay his charge.
Well,
Who have you offended, master, that you are thus bound to your answer? This learned constable is too cunning to be understood. What's your offense?
Sweet prince, what your wisdoms cannot discover. I confess, I have wooed Margaret in the name of Hero at her mistress's chamber window. And now the lady is dead, and briefly, I desire nothing but the reward of a villain.
Runs this speech not like iron through your blood?
I have drunk poison. Well, he uttered it.
But did my brother set thee on this?
Yea, and paid me richly for the practice of it.
He is composed and framed of treachery, and has thus fled upon his villainy.
Sweet hero.
come, bring away the plaintiff. By this time, oat cake hath informed Senor Leonardo of the matter. And masters, do not forget to specify, when the time and place shall serve, that I am an ass.
Here comes Master Senor Leonardo.
Which is the villain? Let me see his eyes, that when I know another man like him, I may avoid him.
If you would know your wronger, look on me.
Art thou the slave that with thine breath hast killed mine innocent child?
Yea, even I alone.
Mary, thou dost wrong yourself. He has fled who had a hand in it. Princes, I thank you for my daughter's death. 'Twas bravely done. Record it with your high and worthy deeds.
I know not how to pray your patience, yet I must speak. Choose your revenge yourself. Impose me to what penance your invention can lay up my sin. Yes, and not, but in mistaking.
And by my troth, and yet to satisfy this good old man, I will bend under any heavy weight that you'll enjoin me to.
I could not bid you bid my daughter live. That were impossible. But I pray you, possess the people of Messina how innocently my daughter died. Hang her an epitaph upon her tomb, and sing to her bones. Sing it tonight, Come you tomorrow to my house, and since you cannot be my son-in-law, be yet my nephew. My sister has a daughter, almost a copy of my child that is dead. She alone is heir to both of us. So dies my revenge.
O noble sir, your overkindness doth bring tears to me. I will embrace your offer and dispose of henceforth of poor Claudio.
Tomorrow then I will expect your coming. Tonight I take my leave. This naughty man shall face to face be brought to Margaret, who I believe was packed in all this wrong, hired by your brother.
No, by my soul, she was not, nor knew not what she did when she spoke to me, but always hath been just and virtuous in anything that I do know by her.
Moreover, sir, which indeed is not under white and black, this plaintiff here, the offender did call me ass, and I beseech you, let it be remembered in this punishment.
I thank thee for thy care and honest pains.
Your worship speaks like a thankful and most reverend youth, and I praise God for you.
Here's for thy pain.
God save the foundation.
Go, I discharge thee of thy prisoner, and I thank thee.
I'll leave an errant knave with your worship. God keep your worship. I wish your worship well. God restore you to health. I humbly give you leave to depart, and if a merry meeting may be wished, God prohibit it. Come, neighbor.
Come, princess, fairly well.
We will not fail.
Tonight I'll mourn with Hero.
The God of love that sits above and knows me, and knows me. Mary, I cannot show my love in rhyme. I have tried. I can find no rhyme to lady but baby, an innocent rhyme for scorn, horn, a hard rhyme for school, fool, a babbling rhyme, very ominous endings. No, I was not born under a rhyming planet, nor I cannot ruin festival terms. Sweet Beatrice, wouldst thou come when I called thee?
Yea, Signor, and depart when you bid me.
Oh, stay but till then.
Then is spoken, but let me come with that I came for, which is knowing what had passed between you and Signor Claudio.
Only foul words, and thereupon I will kiss thee.
Foul words is but foul wind, and foul wind is but foul breath, and foul breath is noisome. Therefore I will depart unkissed.
Then I must tell thee plainly, Claudio undergoes my challenge, and either I must shortly hear from him or subscribe to him a coward. And I pray thee now, tell me for which of my bad parts didst thou first fall in love with me?
For all of them together, but for which of my good parts did you first suffer love?
Suffer love, a good epithet. I do suffer love indeed, for I love thee against my will.
In spite of your heart, I think. If you spite it for my sake, I will spite it for yours, for I will never love that which my friend hates.
Thou and I are too wise to woo peaceably. Now tell me, how doth your cousin?
Very ill.
And how do you?
Very ill too.
Sir of God, love me and mend, for here comes one in haste.
Madam, you must come to your uncle. It is proved my lady hero has been falsely accused, the Prince and Claudio mightily abused, and Don John is the author of all. Will you come presently?
Will you come hear this news with me, Signor?
I will die in thy heart, be buried in thine eyes, and moreover, I will go with thee to thy cousins.
Is this the monument of Leonardo?
It is, my lord.
Donned to death by slanderous tongues was the hero that here lies. So the life that died in shame lives again with glorious fame. Hang thou there upon the tomb, praising her when I am dumb. Now unto the bones I bid good night. Yearly will I do this right.
Come, let us hence. To Leonardo's we will go.
Did I not tell you she was so innocent? I am glad that all things sort so well.
And so am I, being else by faith, forced to call young Claudio to a reckoning for it.
Daughter, and you, gentlewoman, withdraw into the chamber, and when I call for you, come hither veiled. The prince and Claudio promised by this hour to visit me.
Friar, I must entreat your pains, I think.
To do what, senor?
To bind me or undo me, one of the sort. Signor Leonardo, truth it is, good signor, that your niece regards me with an eye of favor,
That I, my daughter, lent her. 'Tis most true.
and I do with an eye of love requite her.
A sight whereof I think you had from me, the prince and Claudio, but I pray you, what is your will?
My will is your good will, may stand with ours to this day to be conjoined in the honorable state of marriage, in which I shall desire your help.
My heart is with your liking.
And my help. Here comes the Prince and Claudio.
Good morrow to this fair assembly.
Good morrow, prince. Good morrow, Claudio. Come you hither to marry with my sister's daughter. Here's the friar, ready.
Why, how now, Benedict? What's the matter that you have such a February face, so full of frost, of storm, and of cloudiness?
Methinks you should be silent, for silence is the perfectest herald of joy.
Which is the lady I must seize upon?
This same is she, and I do give you her.
Why then, she's mine. Sweet, let me see your face.
No! Not till you take her hand before this friar and swear to marry her.
Give me your hand before this holy friar. I am your husband, if you like of me.
When I lived, I was your other wife, and when you loved, you're my other husband.
Another hero?
Nothing certainer. One hero died foul, but I do live, and as surely as I live, I am true.
The former hero! Hero that is dead!
She did die, but whilst her slander lived.
All this amazement cannot qualify. When after that the holy rites were ended, I'll tell you largely a fair hero's death. Meantime, to the chapel, let us presently.
Soft and fair friar, which is Beatrice?
I answer to that name. What is your will?
Do not you love me?
Why, no. No more than reason.
Why then your uncle the prince and Claudio have been deceived, for they swore you did.
Do not you love me?
Why no, no more than reason.
Why then my cousin Hero and Margaret are much deceived, for they swore you did.
They swore you were almost sick for me.
They swore you were well nigh dead for me.
'Tis no such matter. Do not you love me?
Only in friendly recompense.
Come, cousin, I'm sure you love the gentleman.
And I'll be sworn he loves her too. For here's a letter written in his hand, a halting sonnet of his own pure brain, fashioned to Beatrice.
And here's another, written in my cousin's hand, stolen from a pocket containing affection into Benedict.
A miracle! Here's our hands against our hearts. Come, I will have thee, but by this light I take thee for pity.
I do not deny you, but by this good day I yield upon great persuasion, and partly to save your life, for I was told you were in a consumption.
Peace. I will stop your mouth with kisses.
How dost thou, Benedict, the married man?
I tell thee what, Prince, since I do propose to marry, I will think nothing that the world can say against it. Claudio, I do not think to have beaten thee, but in thou art like to be my kinsman, live unbruised and love my cousin. Let's have a dance ere we are married, that we may lighten our hearts and our wives' heels.
We'll have dancing afterward.
First of my word, therefore, play music. Prince, thou art sad, get thee a wife, get thee a wife.
My lord, your brother John is taken in flight and brought with armed men back to Messina.
Think not on him till tomorrow. Strike up, my friends.